Hi, beautiful YouTube viewers. How are you today? I wanted to talk about eating disorders, and the reason why is because today I have this delicious snack of chocolate cake. Smell it, smell it. Good. I'm not just looking at it, I'm seriously gonna eat it. Don't hate, appreciate. And a mug of warm milk, I should say. And that's my snack. Hate all you want, but that's what I'm going to eat. Because this girl likes to eat. And so I wanted to talk about eating disorders today. Because I don't believe in them. I mean, I do, but I don't. But let me explain all of that. I think eating disorders are really sad, and I think people that get involved with all that need help. But I think our culture today kind of contributes toward the different kinds of eating disorders. Because with the lack of organic kind of healthy stuff readily available, and junk food is way cheaper than eating healthy, generally speaking, these days. A lot of people tend towards obesity. A lot of it is just a lack of education about proper nutrition, and a lot of it is just lack of self-control, and a lot of it is just not access to healthy foods and not being able to afford the healthy stuff. Because, unfortunately, fruits and veggies are way more expensive than, the unhealthy stuff, bacon and chicken and whatnot. Fried chicken and whatnot. Excuse me. So, you have that on the one hand, the stomach's growling. I'm ready for my snack. So you have the tendency towards obesity on the one hand, and the thing with that really pisses me off is that, sure, you should love yourself and you shouldn't be self-loathing and everything like that. And every human being, and especially with women or girls, there's always those things about yourself that you hate. Oh, I'm undersized, I've got, this and that and the other, and blah, 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 blah. Believe me, I've been there, I know. I used to hate my nose, I used to think that, hate my teeny tiny, itty bitty committee boobs, and, well, I still kind of wish I had more of a womanly figure, because, a little bit self-conscious about that, because guys dig boobs, Most men are boob men. Some men are ass men, and so if you have a big ass, embrace it, because you might just be attractive to some guy that likes big asses. But don't embrace it too much. That's my problem, is that with this whole, counteracting and eating disorders and so forth, people tend to go too far in the opposite direction. And being like, oh, yay, plus-size models, embrace yourself, embrace your inner fat girl and whatnot. And no, that's very, very bad. Because on the one hand, you don't want girls that are super skinny starving to death, but you shouldn't encourage obesity and unhealthy lifestyles. That is very, 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 very wrong. Okay, if you have a few extra poundage, if you have extra pounds, that's one thing. But if you're packing on 100 extra pounds, 200 extra pounds, if you're going for a world record, that is very, very unhealthy, very dangerous. It's very self-destructive, and that should not be encouraged at all. That really pisses me off. But by the same token, I hate when I hear all these women being like, oh, diet this and diet that, and you should try this great new diet, and such is better for your waist. And, in grocery stores nowadays, everything is like, oh, such and such amount of calories, yay, it's good for you, good for your diet, good for your waist. I'm like, fuck that shit. Pisses me off. People need to eat healthy. It's about portion control. It's not about, avoiding sugar so you, intake a whole lot of aspartame, cancer-causing aspartame, or, avoiding whole milk so you're, drinking all soy, which can be equally dangerous to your health. So that just pisses me off, is this whole diet craze thing. It's like, on the one hand, you have the people that are like, oh, embrace yourself, embrace your inner fat girl, you know, be a plus-size model, this and that and the other, and sometimes plus size is not really plus size, you know. Size 8 or 10 is maybe plus size in some, you know, in the modeling world, which I think is fucking ridiculous. Because, I mean, if I see a model walking down the runway and she looks about to fall over dead from starvation, I'm like, get that girl a burger. Like, seriously, that just pisses me off. But on the other hand, you have all these people that are like promoting obesity pretty much by saying, oh, embrace your inner fat girl, oh, you know, love yourself the way you are. No, don't love yourself the way you are. If you're, you know, on the road to obesity and heart disease, no, you should not love that. That is bad. Bad, bad, bad. You should love your inner self, but if your outer self is not reflective of your inner self and it's gonna kill you, no, that is not okay. You should not be embracing that. That pisses me off. But on the other hand, so it's like this crazy double scale of like fucking ridiculousness, because you have people that are like, embrace your inner fat girl, go ahead, be 500 pounds, and people should just embrace the way you are, and you should embrace the way you are. So go ahead and like fucking kill yourself and, you know, get diabetes and heart disease and all that, because you should just love yourself the way you are. No. No. If you're like this close to death because you're not taking care of yourself and you're like eating buckets of chicken, you know, on a daily basis, and you're going for a world record, that is not healthy. That is not healthy at all. People should not be encouraging that shit. On the flip side, we have this whole culture of dieting, which is so fucking ridiculous. Oh, drink lemon juice and cayenne pepper, you know, to cleanse yourself. Fucking bullshit. Bullshit. I mean, back in the day, people were healthy. Back in the day, people weren't overweight. I mean, this is like a new thing with this obesity. You know why? Because of yo-yo diets. And this whole embrace your inner beauty and blah, 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 blah bullshit. All the while pushing fattening foods every day on the TV with jumbo-sized mega burger, you know. Super-sized Big Mac me, you know. Fucking. So, it's frustrating to me. And see, this very thing with eating disorders, I've been accused of eating disorders because, you know, up until I had kids, and even then, you know, even nowadays to a certain extent, or compared to some people, I'm a skinny bitch. I mean, right now, and of course they're tight on me because I, you know, was recently pregnant. I am wearing like size 3 shorty shorts, and I don't know, get back to like a B cup bra or A cup. Anyway, so I'm like little in comparison to some people, but I don't feel like I'm little. I don't feel like I'm tiny. I did once upon a time. I used to be a lot skinnier than I am now. Yeah, I could have easily been a size 2. But not that that was healthy. But it wasn't like I was trying to be unhealthy. I've always been skinny and tiny. And I kind of gained some pounds. I'm like up to 120 pounds now, and that's good. I feel like good with how I am right now. Yeah, granted, I had to struggle to fit into size 3 shorts, which I could have easily fit into before. But, you know, I am more than happy with that because I feel healthy. I feel strong. When I was skinny, scrawny, I didn't feel as healthy most of the time. And so a lot of people just automatically assumed that I had eating disorders because, you know, because I was so little, but that's just genetics and that's just my metabolism. Believe me, I am a meat and potatoes eating girl. Like, I love chocolate cake. I love good stuff. I don't do the half and half or the, you know, 2% whatever milk. I drink whole milk. This biatch drinks whole milk. I love good food. I don't do the, you know, the margarine. I love butter. Butter. like in that movie, you know, Meryl Streep, butter, butter. No, it's better for you. It's healthy. It's like, I'm like a corn-fed, you know, country girl. I like good food. I'm not going to starve myself. I'm not going to throw up either. I'm not bulimic. I've been accused of that as well as anorexia. Oh, hell no. I mean, when I'm sick with the flu or whatever, I mean, the smell and sight of my own vomit makes me want to gag. Why would I do that to myself? Why? Why? You know, that, I mean, I used to work in a hospital setting, and, you know, I was exposed to that sort of stuff all the time, you know, just gross bodily fluids and functions and so forth, and I had to put a catheter in an old man, a catheter, you know, for, you know, bathroom functions, and that was a pretty life-changing experience for the both of us. Yeah, I don't do gross stuff. I mean, I did it for my job, but, you know, why would I do that to myself? No, hell no. I love good food. I love Italian food. I love Mexican food. The key here is not dieting, not starving yourself. It's portion control. Eat until you get hungry, and then stop. If you eat a big meal and do end up gorging, you know, and eating, you know, maybe excessive amounts or, you know, too much fattening food, then make your next 1 or 2 meals lighter. You know, it's all about control and you know, self-control and whatnot, and portion control. The key word being control. If you don't want to have thunder thighs, if you don't want to have this, you don't want to have that, you don't want to have the other, control what you eat. But that doesn't mean starve yourself or deprive yourself of, oh, I'm going to have this little sliver of chocolate, I'm going to cheat. Bullshit! Go get yourself a fucking piece of chocolate cake and enjoy it. Seriously, I am ordering you to enjoy your chocolate cake, because, you know, one slice of chocolate cake is not going to make you gain 5 pounds. What's going to make you gain 5 pounds is that, you know, drive-through visit where you order like 15 hamburgers. No. No. One little piece of chocolate cake or a little sliver of a chocolate bar is not going to hurt you. And in fact, depriving yourself of those things, you know, just willingly, oh, I'm going to eat this salad even though the burger is beckoning me. You know, depriving yourself of good stuff to eat is not going to help you on your diet. It's just going to cause you to yo-yo diet and binge and bullshit like that. So, anyway, I'm going to make another video, but and talk a little bit more about eating disorders, but I had to start off with a little bit of a rant because it kind of pisses me off. Where I used to work, like, we had a break room, we would go and eat our lunches in there, and different people brought lunches, and so whenever I brought something good in there, I would get, like, dirty looks from people that were, like, on diets, and it pissed me off. It's like, can a girl eat a piece of chocolate cake in peace? Can I eat a hamburger in peace, or Starbucks, Venti, whatever? Like, can I eat good food without getting dirty looks? Anyway, I'm going to make another video. So that was my rant, and hopefully you could comprehend half of what I said, because talking fast and very crazy, like, okay. Well, have fun, and I will make another video. Bye!